Guys, Stealth here, back with episode 11. Last time around I knocked out the Admiral Kuznetsov here and I refilled as many battle groups as possible, which leads me to only having one political point. But I still have some battle groups which can move, and one of those battle groups is the Naval Strike Squadron, which I'm going to send to Naval Sector Charlie because I got an engagement right there with the Yellow Sea Division, consisting of a couple of Ludas and a bunch of muskets. Now I do have the Ark Royal, and I can send the Ark Royal to a naval sector of my choosing, but I wanted to protect the Foch for now. I don't expect the Qingdao Defense Division to do anything, but you never know. So I'm going to keep that fleet there, and of course with the entire eastern seaboard being mine, I can send the escort flotilla west, but it's going to take at least 4 turns before it gets there, but you know, why not? Anyway, Naval Sector Charlie, let's have a look at this one. They have pretty much all of the zones, save for Naval Sector Delta, which is where I'm coming in from. Let's see, yeah, that's that one. I of course have the asset of aircraft, which they don't have, but they do have a lot of those muskets, which can fire at short range those termite missiles, which do a lot of damage. They also have Ludas with weapons that are slightly longer range, and they have a lot of those. So these can fire 72 anti-ship missiles in total, and these can fire another 32 at closer range. Then they got a couple of Munas, so my objective is to start knocking out those Ludas as quickly as possible. I also want to get preferably Naval Sector Delta and or Charlie in order to get a bit more points, because I'm going to have a +2 base and 3 from cohesion. But that might not really be enough, considering I'm only getting 1100. So I'm going to push out as quickly as possible, capture Delta or Charlie, and from there reinforce my fleet. Alright, the terrain here isn't ideal. This sea bank, or sandbank if you will, it's going to make it difficult for these capital ships to move around. But I do need at least one ship out there to hold it. So I'm going to have one holding Hatsuyuki. And I want to push out with a couple of them. There. I do not have points to bring in another one, but I do have points to bring in 2 Chamseries. There, that's going to be my attacking fleet. No harpoons, please. Did I disable it? Yeah, I did disable the last one. There's a Luda. So far they seem to have only secured that zone, which is fine, because it means that I can start pushing into Charlie. And it would be really helpful if I could get at least one Seahawk operational. Actually, maybe pushing into Seoul would be better, because it's a pretty secure zone, giving me an income of 4. Here comes another Luda, and another one, and another one. And another one. And another one. Yeah. That's a lot of Ludas. That's a lot of Ludas. Okay. So what are you gonna do with all of those ships? I know what I want to do against them. Start saving up to deploy the Super Yandars. It would be perfect if I could knock Naval Sector Bravo out, but I don't think it's going to be possible. And these things only fire 1 missile, so just sending them in now is not really going to be useful. This Hatsuyuki has moved up a bit too far. Range is 7 clicks. If I can isolate one of these, I can try and get some damage on it. Oh, it's already firing. That's one. These ships carry 6 missiles only. And so long as they're spread out, I can pick them off one by one. Ooh, that was close. Alright, let's try and get the Super Yandars to attack that Luda up there. If I can still find it, that is. Yeah, there you are. Oh, come on, all together now. Single missiles are so ineffective. No hits. Heavily damaged Hatsuyuki here, and we got the entire Chinese fleet coming this way. And they have quite some firepower on their guns. It's not accurate, 15%, but to get a high rate of fire, and a lot of anti-ship missiles are coming in now. Look at that. It's probably going to blow up a Chamsari or two. Wow. Can I try and go through that missile defense? Look at all that. That's your target right there. Oh, come on, guys. Just... It's a pretty small map, though. No, there's no way to go through. Lost another Cham. And, yeah, we're gonna have to pull out of here. Go, go, go. Those things have taken too much fire. I'm better to... Ooh! That's gonna cost me one ship. My naval presence on the left flank here, or on the west coast of South Korea, is problematic, to say the least. And if all of those ships start coming after me with their main guns, because the muskets already fired, but if they're all gonna come after me, I'm in a lot of trouble. So let's put this to very fast. Let's try to start sinking looters. The entire group's moving out now. Okay, now I can deploy a Seahawk. Just as a spotter aircraft. Oh, already captured that. The map, for a naval map, is pretty small. And that means it's harder for my aircraft to navigate this sector successfully. Super Etendars are coming in. Let's pick off that loader right there. One's isolated. Isolated ships are usually dead ships. 1, 2, 3, boom. You're dead. There. That's 1 down. 11 to go. Why are they not capturing that zone? And now we're just going to keep doing the airstrikes. 1 by 1 by 1. Picking off these loaders in their most expensive zones. So Charlie's going to be next. Alright. Air wing to move up. And we're going to strike this target. Oh! Terrain got in the way there. That must have hurt one of my aircraft, at least. Yeah, one of the Super Itendars is out of play for a while. We got one looter coming in here, doing a long-range gunfight. These Hatsuyukis are not doing so well. And I still don't have the points to bring in another one. I do have 4 Pegasus, though. Come on. Let's hope that with 7 ships, or 7 aircraft, I can sink this looter. Mark your target. Send your missiles. No way you're gonna stop all of those. And you're dead. That's, I think, 2 I killed so far, maybe 3. This is gonna be a pretty drawn out battle. I don't think I can kill them all in one go. Come on. There. 7 aircraft ready. One of them starting to fire. Yep, it's gonna go for my Hatsuyukis with its missiles. Kill it. Good thing that those things are no longer bunched up. Hit, hit, kill. And these ships are doing alright. Oh, my helo's taking fire. Don't do that. Still need those things. He's coming in a bit too close here. If he's gonna close in around the island, I'm gonna start to fire at this guy with harpoons. Because I can no longer send an aircraft at that stage. He's gonna be shooting those down. What's the anti-air range on a loader? Oh dear, we got a bunch of muskets coming in here. Harpoons are going in. hits. Another hit. Okay guys, that's enough. Got him. Now, next up. Going for Naval Sector Bravo. Of course it's nice to take out some... Oh snap. Take out some more looters, which are very, very nicely coming my way. But in a bit too large a group for me. Start thinning those out. See, that's a nice spread. Even with his buddies, he's not going to be able to stop that. Got him. $755 points left on their team.
On my way to coordinates. Out.
What are you going to do with all those muskets? See, at this stage it's the looters I'm worried about. Considering bringing in Pegasus now. Because at some stage those aircraft are going to have difficulty getting a good angle on these ships. Alright. Once more. Go. Commence your turn. And weapons away. I might get two of them. Come on. Yep, blow him up another one. Turn these ships around. These Hatsuyukis sometimes seem to struggle with the meaning of around. Let's bring in another one. So, how would you like to eat some more harpoons? Oh, no line of sight. He does. Hold. Come on, so close. Oh, you decided to pick a different target. Wonderful. Air wing. I'll knock out that loader with my missiles. That is, if they're anywhere near accurate. Couple of missiles, and he got stopped. He survived. Now he's got a bit of musket support, but it's not going to save him though. Muskets. Ooh, these things aren't empty yet. Oh dear. That's going to make it more difficult. Turning fire at the muskets, and almost got a hit there. At this stage I don't really care who's firing missiles at what. I just want to try and get as many of those looters destroyed as possible. Need a few more. Come on, keep heading north. I do not want you to fly over those muskets. You're gonna regret that. Okay, that's one down. Missiles in the air. Let's blow it up. There you go. Propeller hit. Turn your ship around. Another musket. So long as you guys just casually keep sailing into gun range, it's all good. Radar antenna crippled. One of these muskets still has missiles. Yeah, you're screwed. Sent the helo out again. I think I took care of most of the looters that were attacking. 120 points, or 125. First strike team, second strike team. Come on. Spot your targets. And blow up 2 of these, that's another 120 points. Come on.
Need the tail rotor check.
There. That's your targets. 2 muskets. Those things have bad seawers, they're going to be completely overwhelmed. 1 hit, 2 hit. You're dead.
Heading to giving grid
Alright.
reference.
Let's bring in the rest of those Seahawks. You can still use the Penguins. They're not terribly effective, but at 4.5 kilometer range, they're all I need. Look at that, 5 points. I'm not gonna lose this battle or not get a complete win out of it. There's another 2 of them.
Checklist completed. Ready to go.
Weapons off. Only fire when I tell you to. Oh, talking of which, we already got the strike squadrons back. 1, 2. That should kill it. Got it. Okay, that took care of that naval division. They lost 9 Lotus versus a loss of 1 Hatsuyuki and 2 Chamseries. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Get those out of that naval sector. Okay, the rest of it I don't think I can use. Or I don't think that I need to use. I could try to knock down those 3 Jangyus, but these ships, or this fleet, only has Type 21s and Chamseries, versus a couple of Hujans, which are far, far superior to my Type 21s, and the Jangyus are way above my weight class. Okay, South Korea is clear. Blah blah, we need to capture Pyongyang and Qingdao and etc. Oh, look at that. Yellow Sea Division's coming my way. How do you see that going down? Okay, these guys. I'm gonna send my paratroopers south, because there they can embark. And now they're big aircraft again. That makes them extremely flexible. And flexibility is what I need to strike behind the enemy lines, which I want to do rather soon. As well as that these things have an incredibly good range. Okay, embark here and embark here. There, that's all done. Now, the moment I start to push into the north, they're going to start sending the special evacuation group towards Pyongyang. So I don't want to see that happening. I want to be ready and preferably capture Pyongyang in one go. But there's quite a few forces, so what I need to do is get those helo groups ready to strike. And possibly get some more reinforcements or long-range aircraft which can help out with dealing a lot of damage to Pyongyang. Let's see, I got the Degay Division ready. Dragoons Battalion, Brennus. These things used to be very good, but they have been nerfed a little bit. I got the 9th Rimas. Correction, 9th Bima. Commander Brigade, Recce Company, SAS, Gazelles. Problem is they don't really have the range to make it all the way to Pyongyang. Alright. I'm not really sure what that Yellow Sea Division wants to try against 2 combined fleets here. But you never know. So, what am I going to do? If I'm going to push into the north, it's going to be a massive front here. I want to destroy the tank regiment that's holding Ongjin. I want to push into Wonsan with all the tanks that I have there. I'm not sure I'm ready in this turn yet though. What can I bring in that's going to be useful here? Air Forces? Peace Pheasant 1s. Not really. Anything that's very, very fast, preferably helos. Artillery Company, Anti-Air Company, Shock Infantry, filled with Legionnaires. those can be useful. What I want to do is capture Ongjin in one go. And what I'm up against is a lot of Chonmaho tanks, as well as a large assortment of infantry. A couple of AT weapons, lots of reservists, and a few regular troops. Now what I have in here is the infantry regiment, which is completely refitted, so they're good to go. Okay, I'm going to start moving up with some of these troops. What I want to do with this group is attack Ongjin next turn, then take Pyongyang with a sort of double tap with Hilos and the airstrike group. Then we're going to go around into Sonchon. The naval group is going to capture Qingdao, and then I'm going to take my aircraft or my paratroopers and fly them all the way into Chongjin, where I should be able to finish this campaign rather quickly. Let's see if I still need to refit some aircraft here, some other units. Doesn't look like it. Okay. I don't want to deploy any Marines just yet, because they will be also engaging the Naval Division, or the Sea Division. So let's first do this battle. I pretty much hold all the cards. They got 3 looters. Yeah. Bring it. Okay. First, deploy a couple of holding ships in the most expensive zones, or all of the zones as far as I can muster it. Let's also send one to Delta there. Panther, 3.8 kilometer range. Okay, I'll just use you as a spotter then. Super Etendars, and that's all of them. Okay. Weapons off. Just need to nuke those last looters and I'm done. See, this is a large naval map. Now my aircraft have all the flexibility and space that they need to maneuver. There's your target. Weapons away. And bugging out. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Not enough luck. Alright, that's one down. Switch this to very fast because they don't pose a threat anyway. I didn't even check if they had muskets. They probably do. Yeah, there's a few of them there. Alright, fly in again. And that might be the last looter, so let's take down that one first. Before it actually launches missiles at the Type 21, which the Type 21 cannot dodge. Or it isn't really capable of dodging. Bye-bye. Massive strike. Did take one aircraft that got hit a little bit. And that's their last looter. Okay. Last strike. Couple of... what's that? Helos? Muskets, possibly. And... damn it, it survived. It survived. Okay. In that case, this ship is now going to be in trouble. Damn it. It's actually going to die. Oh well. I should have spent those points. My bad. Let's just make sure that they're never going to do that again. Ready? Kill it. There. All done. Bit of a waste of that frigate that I lost though. Yellow Sea Division destroyed. Good. And these things are out of action now. Let's send this one west. These guys, could they take on whatever's left of that fleet? Could they take down the last couple of Jangyus? If I give them support. So you got Sea Harriers, which are no good against strikers. I got GR5s, Naval Attack Squadron, and a couple of Lynxes. Those might work. Or I could just use the Pegasus spam as always. What kind of map is this? Oh, that one. This battle group has a bit of cohesion left. So if I send it north or west to Bravo, I have enough Hatsuyukis and a couple of transferees to defend against the missiles. And the morale of this battle group is at 5. I just need to destroy those Jangya. I think it's possible. And in order to be sure that I can do it, let's just give him a bit of support here. I think it's going to have to be the Link Squadron. There. And that's going to happen next turn because this thing only has 1 initiative. Okay, so get this task force ready to start pushing. Let's see what I have and what I can use. These things, let's put them on R&R first. Start building up that cohesion again. These guys, same deal. Build up the cohesion. That takes care of that. Let's start to bring in not the Bima, but the Division de Gay. Let's see. Shock troops. I do have few infantry units there, but not too many. I could just pretty much deploy the entire group here. Rimas. What map was that again? Oh right, I'm gonna be coming in from there. Yeah, I'm gonna need the shock troops, the legionnaires and the Rimas right there. They're ready. Just gonna steamroll my way into the north of Korea. The Ramas, Caesars. Caesars are pretty risky at this stage. They do have a Donghae though. Interesting. Oh damn it, I'm looking at the wrong one. Division de Gay. These guys. Dragoons Battalion. And they don't really have any aircraft yet. But I made that mistake last time around. I do have an air defense company of my own. Cortals are not really going to add too much to that. You know what, let's just give him a bit more artillery. And I think that all of these aircraft are good to go. That means I can still use the points that I have left to send the Enterprise back where it can be more of a support. Refit those fighters and refit the tram intruders there. Spent all of my points. Okay. I'm going to end the episode here. A lot of micromanagement again, getting ready to push north, but if I'm going to push north I want to do that in one big fireball. Steamrolling right into Ongjin, Kaesong, Wonsan and Pyongyang together to capture this terrain as quickly as possible. But that's going to be something for the next episode. Thank you for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you're having a good time watching the campaign because for me it's a lot of fun to play it. Anyway, see you in the next one.